Hi, this is Sarah Catherine Gutierrez back with this week's Save Yourself column. And today we are talking about adopting a new identity so that we can make lasting, major change in our lives. Now, of course, today we're talking about financial change. It is amazing to me to think about the fact that we look to our past selves for a predictor of our future selves, and we just come to accept that. It's like, well, I was a spender. I used the case in my own case. I was a spender as a 12-year-old. I must be predestined to be a spender the rest of my life. Folks, I am here to tell you that that is not the case. That you can actually decide to change your identity around money, and that fundamental decision is actually the most important step in making major change. Because if you can identify, think about, embrace who that future person is, that is half or more of the battle, folks. And then from there, you can adopt those decisions and habits around that new identity. So let's take your new identity as I am a spender. Well, as I talk about in the column, Benjamin Hardy believes that we don't do anything other than 100% if we are wanting lasting, permanent change. So what we have to do is say, okay, what is the 100% thing that I can do to make myself a saver? And actually, folks, of all the life changes out there, this has got to be the simplest. Because you can literally say, I save 10% of everything that I make, period, for the rest of my life. That is what people do. That is how people become a spender. Now, become a saver. Now, you might think like, well, I don't do anything that way. I don't believe in 100%. I don't have 100% habits. Yes, you do. If you get out of bed and brush your teeth in the morning, that is 100% habit that is part of who you are. I observed myself as a saver. I observed so many people as savers, and we are 100% savers in a way that I never could have imagined in a prior life being. And that is because if you make it that easy, where you sign up for the retirement plan and sign up to have 10% saved, folks, you're 100% saver then, okay? Now, if you work for yourself or in the gig economy, it's a little trickier, but you can still do it. So I have people who work for themselves, and they have two different savings accounts. They have their taxes savings account and they have their retirement savings account. Every single dollar in revenue that comes through the door, they shuttle 30% to their taxes and that savings account, just take it off the top, and then 10% goes into their retirement account, that savings account. And then every quarter they deposit it into their retirement. Folks, you can do this. You can become 100% saver. And I urge you to read today's column. I talk about a lot more than just adopting a money identity. I talk about what I'm struggling or excited to achieve in my own life in new identities. And maybe it can be a source of inspiration for you today to adopt your new money identity. Folks, happy saving.